Hello, everyone. Welcome back for our Wednesday stream. It is, in fact, Wednesday, my dudes. Okay, so I promised you guys an unboxing. So let me go ahead and move away from that. So let's see here. Unboxing time. And if you ask why the room is a mess, it is because I'm moving. Okay, so let's get started with this here. So for those of you who are not in the know, there is a thing, a genre of games called a shoot 'em up, or a shmup for short. And shmups, from what I can tell, are quite popular in Japan. And as such, there are a number of them that are exclusive to Japan. I have here something that is very hard to get your hands on. This is... oh boy, it's heavy. The Cave Shoot 'em Up Collection. As you can tell, down here, that is a Japanese rating system. Everything in this box is exclusive to Japan. So, here we go. I am keeping it off screen, just in case there's anyone on the cover that is scantily clad. So, first things first, the games all have their own... what's the word I'm looking for? Their own solo release. Like, just the game in the case, like everything else. These are all of the games. Just in these two cases. Oh man, here we go. So... don't ask me what any of these are, because chances are I don't know. So in here, we've got, let's see here. I know this one is Akai Katana. That one got a US release. I don't know what this one is. This is Dodonpachi. I think the other one is Dodonpachi. And then I don't know what this one is. So that's the first one. And then, in this one, we've got a bunch more stuff that I don't recognize. This is Death Smiles, though. So, bunch more stuff. This is Death Smiles up here, which got a US release. And this one right here is Death Smiles 2, which did not, for some reason. And then in the back, we have a download code for Japanese Ikaruga. Ikaruga also got a localization. Let's get these back in the box here. Okay, so now, behind Ikaruga was another game. Nope, wrong one. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's just a disc with the same lettering from the front of the box on it. I don't think that's a game? I don't think that's a game. I don't know what that is, though. I'll have to put that into an Xbox in order to find out. No, I don't think it's a soundtrack, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. So, the games are the only thing in this box that is open. Everything else is sealed. So let's start here first with... oh my goodness, what is this? Ah, even the books are sealed. Ah, come on. I'm trying to get this out of the box without breaking it. There we go. So we have two official guidebooks back to back. They are sealed. I know this one was a game. But so those are guidebooks for 2 of the games. And then we have a guidebook for the rest of the collection. Also sealed. Very interesting. That's the first time I've seen a plastic-wrapped insert. And then the rest. Here we go. So, I don't know if some of these games have, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if they have, like, animes tied with them, like shows. It certainly seems like they might, because it says official DVD on all of these. So let me just set this down. Give me a second. There we go. So these are the official DVDs of all of the games. So this is one of the Dodonpachi ones. And then we have Death Smiles. I think this is another Dodonpachi Black Label. Have to learn Japanese to beat the games. Actually, Shakaso, you'll find that I have beaten quite a few Japanese games without speaking the language. The magic of other people speaking the language and then writing guides. I believe this is the one that has one of the books. So that's a official DVD. This is the other one that has a book. This was the black book. The first one was the white book. And then we have Akai Katana and both Death Smiles on 2 more. Use the guidebooks? No, I don't think I'm going to open those. So, just from my own research, and Kill the Choir's research as well, the 2 of us combined have never really seen this collection here go below... You know, everything that we have seen has started at $700 US for this box. And the highest that I've seen it go for, and actually sell for, is $1,250. $1,250. Kill the Choir sent me an eBay link for this, where it was listed for $500. And... truth be told, I wasn't 100% certain I was going to buy it. So I added it to my watch list, and I said, you know, I'll come back to it. And then I checked eBay the next day, and the seller had sent me an offer of an additional 10% off, bringing the grand total of this entire box that goes for between $700 and $1,200 to $450. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm gonna see that kind of deal again. So, I bought it. And it crossed the entire planet in 3 days. So there we have it. That is the Cave Shooting Collection. This is something that I would consider Grail status. This is something that I never really thought I'd get my hands on to add to the ever-growing collection. One thing to note is that, like I said, all the games have their own individual releases. I'm still interested in getting those just because of the different, the different, like, artwork for the boxes. You know, make it look nice on a shelf. Like, here's all the individual releases, and then the box set. They also sent me a postcard from Japan, which is really nice. Or it could be an advertisement. I don't know. So, there you have it. There's the Cave Shooting Collection unboxing. Hopefully you guys are just as hyped about that as I am. That's quite an interesting piece to add to the collection. Okay. So, Mass Effect. We've got some space missions to do. Excuse me. Let's see here. Kingdom... does this count as our game fact? Yes, I'd say that does count as a game fact. And I will get you a game in just a second, Kingdom. Shakaso, I don't actually know how much the collection went for. I want to say... So I found it listed on a website that wasn't like eBay or Amazon earlier, and they wanted £2.99 for it. What is that in US dollars? So one of the online retailers that I found for this originally was selling it for $2.99.99 US or Great Britain pound, which roughly translates to 400 US dollars. So I effectively got this for $50 more than retail. That's insane. Okay, Kingdom wants a game fact. Let's see here. I think this is appropriate. So the game that I have selected is The Sims 4. So Kingdom is a huge fan of The Sims. Not so much The Sims 4, more The Sims 2 and The Sims 3. Kingdom is a huge fan of The Sims, and as you know, I like achievements. Someone found out that there is a way to create a world, a save that is hosted on the EA servers and can be downloaded by anyone in the Sims community. And using those saves, yes, thank you, Bill Zuminati, you can download them, and it's basically a template to just get the achievements. You don't have to work for them at all. So Kill the Choir and I knocked out the Sims 4 achievements in like 1 or 2 hours. Kingdom was less than pleased. She was very much hoping to watch us play The Sims 4 and see all the insanity that we would get up to with a game like that. So, yeah. There is your game fact, Kingdom. Sorry to dredge up bad memories. Okay, so what do we have to do here? So we're going to go to... Let me just highlight the quest itself. This is a massive wall of text. Alright, we need to go to the Voyager cluster east of Pharos. So that's over here? Yeah, there we go. Specifically, the Yangtze system. So, one thing that you guys should know about that cave shooting collection is they are all region locked. They are not backwards compatible, so they cannot be played on Xbox One, which means don't expect them to get streamed anytime soon. You need a Japanese Xbox 360 to even play them.
We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
Conveniently, I have a Japanese Xbox 360, so I will probably end up playing them at some point. Alright, let's see here. How can we help?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth lead out.
Still waiting for Legendary to enter the EA vault. I think they said it was, right? It was, like, listed that it was going to? Yeah, I think it's going to at some point. They gave no date for it. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We need to land on this planet. Alright, so, let's see here. We want Rex and Tali. Also, don't forget, guys, last night we built the best assault rifle that we possibly could that effectively vaporizes people in a single shot. So, I think any enemies that we come across on these missions are probably going to wind up vaporized. Alright, let's see here. Where's the map? So we need to go to these 3 research facilities. Let's just go ahead and... There we go, level Rex up. There we go. Alright, so we have to go this way. By the way, I will say, if you guys have Game Pass, I have been playing Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, or TABS for short, and it's quite fun, I will say. Also, easy achievements. First time seeing your build. Oh no, is it that bad? I've almost maxed a lot of stuff. How is this bad? Like, I needed assault rifles and health and armor, so I you know, built into that. Pistols are OP. Fair. I've always preferred the assault rifles, though. But it's okay, though, because Tali is currently using a pistol. Hey, wait a second. I feel like we've been here before. Come on. Okay, threat eliminated. I have never claimed to be an expert at Mass Effect Shakuso, so please pardon my ineffective build making. I just know that, you know, assault rifle go pew-pew, and I really like that, so I built around that fact. Alright, so let's see here. So is it just go here and clear out these 3 facilities? Because that seems to be something we've already done. Also, I think the Mako's broken. There's no crosshair. Oh, what do we got here? More of these zombie guys? Yeah, Thorian creepers.
Let's head to that next base, Shepard. This is my kind of mission.
Alright, off to the next one then. There we go. We fixed the Mako. Heck is that? Oh, they're Rachni. Okay. There we go. One last guy.
Time to get Kahoku some payback.
Oh.
Shepard, over there. It's Admiral Kahoku.
I guess Cerberus found it after all.
Well, that sucks. Alright, so let's see here. So we have to go over to the Columbia system next. Alright, let's see here. Nope. There we go. We need to go to Nepheron. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. I assume that's where we need to go. Oh, no, wait. Hang on, it's not question marks. There we go. Oh, we have to cross this whole mountain range. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Almost there. Come on. We just got to get over this ridge. It's right there. There we go. Goodness gracious. Got him! They just went flying! Look at that, they're still going! Oh my goodness. Alright, so hit more enemies with the Mako? Is that what I'm taking away from this? Alright, there we go. Alright. We did that. Let's see here. So we've got the Cerberus files now. I'm not sure what that's building to, but I guess we'll find out. All right.
Transmission coming in,
Oh,
Commander.
here we go.
I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
If you know something about Cerberus, you'd better tell me.
I suspect I know less about Cerberus than you do. I am merely an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
To the Shadow Broker, huh? I don't know, you guys. What are you thinking on this one? I mean, like, so the upside is we get paid. But then I don't know what the... I don't know what the downsides would be. Let's see here. What does this do? If Shepard complies, they'll receive Renegade points, which, whatever. Refuse and Shepard will get Paragon points instead. Blah, blah, blah. So the Shadow Broker is not like a squeaky clean fella, but then Cerberus is much worse than them. Yeah, it looks like at a later date we might get assistance from the Shadow Broker, and, you know, I don't know much about Mass Effect 2, but I know the Shadow Broker's a big deal in the second one, so we're gonna sell it.
Files.
I knew you were a reasonable man, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Yeah, see? Right there. Alright, we need to head to the Amazon system now.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ.
All these messages. What is going on?
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the first contact war, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in.
Go!
A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead, about equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th.
Okay.
If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
Shadow Broker isn't doing anything until he's replaced. Okay. So we get rid of the Shadow Broker in the second one? Alright.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright, so we have to go to this planet. I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name. Alright. Where is this thing? Alright, we're coming up on it. Right over here. That doesn't look like a probe, that looks like a base. Which probably means someone else has already got their hands on it, which is not good.
The signal's coming from a mine?
This smells.
I agree. The probe did not crash. Someone moved it here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Right.
Alright, I seem to remember doing this mission back when I first played the 360 version.
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Uh-oh.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
My name is Ilanos Haliat. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most... 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You organized the attack on Elysium. Too bad we kicked your ass back into Terminus, huh?
It's the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed.
No, sucks to suck, dude.
I was ruined when your kind held against the Blitz. What better way to recover my reputation than by eliminating the first human Spectre?
You'll see me again, Haliat. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We find a way out. Someone up there needs my boot up his ass. See if there's anything in here we can use.
Alright, we gotta disable the bomb. I'm just gonna override it with Omnigel. Boy, 300 Omnigel. It's a good thing we scrapped all those weapons and armor, huh? What did you miss at the start? You mean the start of the game or the unboxing? There we go. We got him. Can you see? Sure. I'll show you the box again. Hang on one second. Here we go. That is the Cave Shooting Collection for Xbox 360, exclusive to Japan. There we go. If you want to see the full unboxing, you can watch the replay once this VOD goes live.
Think we're good, Commander?
Wait, was this pirate guy just sitting outside? He was. He was just sitting outside waiting for us to, I don't know, die? Oh, you're getting the Legendary Edition for Christmas, Embry? That's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Alright, on to the next quest. We're headed to the Hades Gamma Cluster, southeast of Pharos. Specifically, the Farinata system? It's different for everyone, Embry, so if that works for you, then that works for you, you know? I think that's just a part of growing up, Embry, unfortunately. Rude. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. All right, we found the hostage.
You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish the charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
Well, I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander.
Hey, there we
I
go.
was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Then you weren't doing your job. The 5th Fleet cruiser will pick you and the prisoners up.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
Okay, so we've still got a decent supply of Omnigel. So that's done. Oh, darn it. All right. So we need to remain in the Hades Gamma cluster and go to the Antaeus system. Yeah, that one.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns was quite impressed by the way you resolved the situation peacefully. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Nope. Nope. Ah, there we go. Need to land on Trebin. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this one looks like a Geth encounter. And we need to go here. There we go. Alright, here we are.
It's deserted.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Could be answers at the excavation site.
Oh boy. Geth zombies.
Must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Is this a Dead Space reference? I could have sworn this is a Dead Space reference. Shaka, so have you ever played Dead Space? It's ringing a bell because Dead Space is also an EA property. The, what was it? The artifact in Dead Space. It doesn't, what was it? It doesn't kill people. It turns them into, like, crazy fanatics that worship the artifact. And Rex just said, or Rex and Tali just said that the archaeological team here must have unearthed some sort of alien relic that turned them all into mindless fanatics. Like, they didn't refer to these people as husks, they called them mindless fanatics, and they said, oh, well, you know, the artifact is long gone now. And where was the artifact in Dead Space? It got picked up on a ship and taken away. So, it's an EA title, same as Mass Effect. There's an artifact involved that turns people into mindless fanatics, like in Dead Space. And there's too many parallels. This game came out in what, 2006 originally? Let me see here. Mass Effect was 2007, Dead Space was 2008. Okay, so it's either a massive coincidence, or, I don't know, maybe the teams at EA had some, like, you know, in-office notes that they were passing back and forth, like, hey, put this in your game, or hey, we're going to reference that. It's too many coincidences, like, lining up. Oh, BioWare wasn't part of EA. I assume EA just published then? It's all falling apart. I think I messed up. Let me see here. I don't think we were supposed to leave yet. BioWare joined at some point after Mass Effect 1. Okay. Let me see here. What's the name of this one? U-15 Missing Survey Team. Yeah, I messed up. Loving the name of the stream. Thank you. It's taken directly from what you said last night, Jally. So, congrats for naming the next stream. Alright, we're back. My bad. We weren't supposed to leave yet. So there's supposedly more that are going to come out of these doors here. I don't think we got close enough for some reason. Mass Effect's main plot got rewritten? What? What do you mean rewritten? Like, you mean for this release? Or they're, like, rewriting the plot for a future release? They did it with 3? Okay. The Reapers only attacked due to the fuel used for the ships originally. Oh, wait, so you're saying it wasn't always, because I thought that the Reapers originally attacked because their whole thing was every so often they come back and wipe out all sentient life in the universe for some reason. So you're saying that was the rewrite, and then previously it was just they needed fuel, and we had it, so they attacked us? Since that fuel would have caused a chain reaction that would destroy everything to prevent that they killed. Okay, I think I get what you're saying here. Alright, so we did that. Now we need to head to the DIS system. Specifically the planet Klenzal. Oh. There we go. Alright, so we need to go here. Alright. There we go. Get back here. Alright, we got him. Alright, back to the Normandy. Where's the exit? I think it's through here. Alright, so let's see here. We gotta hop back in here, head to the Normandy. So we are off to the Gemini Sigma cluster, southwest of Pharos. Specifically the Han system, and then the planet Mavagon. There we go. Nope. Alright, so what are we here for? Probably this, the other Syndicate hideout, I'd guess. Oh, and of course it's on the other side of this giant mountain. Alright, we're not going to try and scale the steepest part of the mountain. That would be frustrating. Instead, we're just going to slalom up the side here. Goodness gracious. I remember Big Chill saying that they had completely redone the Mako so that it's not a huge pain to drive anymore. It's still a huge pain. Oh, don't tell me it's on top of this mountain. Oh, it is! Fantastic. Alright, well, we're up here. Alright, now where is the entrance? There it is. Alright, there we go. Those guys are taken care of. Alright, we now need to go to the Horsehead Nebula, which is where Novaria is. Also, guys, I'm looking at how much is left on the guide for Mass Effect 1, and I don't think it's unrealistic to say that next week we will finish this game. Alright, right over here. And what was the Fortuna system on the planet of Amaranthine? There we go. It is, and land. Alright, let's see here. There we go. Luckily, this doesn't look too steep. Alright, here we are.
Cover me.
So let's see here. I don't know if we're gonna have to fight. Oh, hello.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine.
Oh!
I could not have done it without you.
She played us like a fiddle!
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary.
Nope, we're a Boy Scout. You're
Under my leadership,
going to
this
jail.
organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
Sure.
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright. That's the end of that. Alright, so now we have to head to the Artemis Tau cluster, which is east of the Novaria label. There doesn't seem to be anything... yeah, sure, I guess that's east. Alright, let's see here. Macedon system, and then... Shargilla? Blech, I can't even pronounce the name. Shargilla. S-H-A-R-J-I-L-A is the name of the planet. You know, insert your own pronunciation of that. Because I'm certainly not doing a good job. Alright, so now just straight ahead, I guess. Oh, we got more snipers? Oh, yeah, we got more snipers. Okay. Okay. Easy enough. So much for it being a stronghold. Mars, that's your pronunciation. You're just calling it Mars? Okay. Easy enough. Make the M silent. Okay, so the guide is stating that the next step is then to go back to the Citadel to turn this in. We're not going to do that, just because we're going to be going to the Citadel soon anyway, so there's really no point in going back just to turn in this one quest when we can do that next time. Like, next time we go back anyway. So we're just going to continue on with the final side quest of this little section here. Alright, so we need to go to the Hawking Ada cluster. There we go. Want some fun news? Yeah, sure.
Message coming in, Commander.
Oh.
Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hawking Ada cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them.
Oh, jeez.
That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now.
Uh-oh.
He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Alright, so we need to go to Klendagon? Am I missing something? northwest of the star. Oh, okay. There we go. This is one of those ones that has a moon that you can scan. Oh no, we have to land on the moon. It's not the planet. Saw a doc today about migraines. They switched the pill to something without. See if that was the cause. It doesn't help them in 3 months. Real fun passive. Oh. Oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous that they can do that. Hopefully, at the very least, it's not, you know, too expensive, I would hope. Like, out of pocket. But that's absolutely ridiculous that they can dictate that sort of thing. Alright, so do we go into the building? Okay, the door button on that is red.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Okay, so this building then? Most mincemeat is not made from meat? What is mincemeat? Like, I know it exists, but I don't know what it is. I assumed it was meat. Chopped, dried fruit, distilled spirits, and spices. Wait, so there, many modern recipes contain beef suet. What is suet? Is the fat on beef, lamb, or mutton. Okay, so it's not most mincemeat is not vegan. It still contains like the fat from beef, but it is it does not include like the actual meat of the animal. That's interesting. I thought it had meat in it. Are you not a fan of Father Kyle, Jally? Not one of your preferred quests here?
Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
You killed 2 Alliance officers. You had to know how this would end.
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
You can still get out of this alive, Major. Surrender and nobody will get hurt.
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No. This was my fault. My children are innocent. Pure. Please. I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait. If my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
Okay.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance command patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, he's clearly, you know, not all there, but we got through it without violence. Seems reasonable. Alright, there we go.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Alright, and there we go. So that marks the end of this section of the little quest lines that we've been working on. So we're going to start the next section here. This one I don't believe is quite as large. But this should be the final section of these space missions that we've been working on. So we have to head to the Styx Theta cluster. Oh, I've accidentally broke it. Alright, there we go. Alright, and there is only one location on here that we can go to, so let's go to it. Alright, there we go. Oh, those are Arachni. All right. Oh, frictionless material. That's it. That's one of the ones we're looking for.
According to this, they received a supply ship just 2 days ago. The Arachni must have attacked since then.
Tell me about that supply ship. This planet is supposed to be uninhabited. The Arachni didn't come from nowhere.
One moment. These things are drones, dispatched at irregular intervals from different depots to reduce the likelihood of tracking. I have it. This one came from Argos Row.
Wherever it is, there's probably more Arachni there. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Right.
All right, let's see here. Alright, so there's another terminal in here. Yeah, here we go.
Mayday! 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 This is Lieutenant Marie Durand, 314th Infantry, Alliance 10th Frontier Division. The listening post has been overrun by unidentified hostile life forms. Request immediate extraction.
Alright, now we have to head over to the Erebus cluster. Sorry, Styx Theta Cluster Erebus System. Ooh, weapon lockers. Alright, we're gonna want these. Hey, and there we go, another frictionless materials. Alright, as far as I'm aware, I believe we now have everything that we need to make an incredibly overpowered assault rifle. Alright, so let's see here. Have to head back to the Normandy. Yep, Erebus, there we go. We need to go to Netmos. There we go. That's where we need to go. All right. Yeah, I'm seeing some Rachni hives here.
First Lieutenant Durand, sir. 3rd Brigade, 14th Infantry Regiment, and I am damn glad to see you.
We heard you needed some backup.
Actually, we need to get the hell out of here. But I guess your ship couldn't carry us all. They dropped us here a few months back. We get supplies every couple weeks. We didn't see anything local that was more dangerous than lichen. Yesterday, these animals started coming out of the ground. No idea where they're from. This is what's left out of 90 men. I'm the ranking officer.
They're called Rachni. You get a supply ship in recently?
Yeah, but that was an Alliance ship, Commander. I mean, it was a drone, running on automatics. But what...
Will the Rachni come back?
What we just fought was a probe. Our seismic sensors are picking up a crapload more on their way up from underground. We've got 5 minutes, tops. We might be able to hold them off if we were at peak, but you can see the fighting's busted this place up.
Do what you can to secure your position. We'll see if we can get some of your defenses operational.
Aye, aye, Commander. You heard the man. Everybody pool magazines and grenades. Take a leak and a drink while you can. And if anyone wants a smoke, it's as good a time as any.
And nothing in there. Oh, there's a med kit. All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Luckily, we seem to be able to hold them off with no issue. That guy's just wasting rockets shooting at a corpse. Come on! Good lord, this is a massive hive. Come on. They're not getting any closer to us.
Think we got him, Commander.
Holy hell, sir. Talk about a near-run thing. You all right?
Never mind me. Are you all right?
Still on my feet. We've been fighting for almost 26 hours straight. None of us will be standing for long.
Ma'am, we're getting a signal from one of the ground scan UAVs. A big hollow space about 500 meters under the surface.
Right. That must be it. That must be where they're coming from. My people aren't in any condition for a clearing operation, though.
Just point us in the right direction.
You don't have to do that, Commander. We've bled them. We can probably hold until a bigger ship arrives to get us off-world. If you want to take a throw at it, we'll give you the coordinates. But it's your call. You saved our asses, Commander. Thanks.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go wipe out that hive. Okay, here we are.
En route.
Alright, what do we got here?
Enemy sighted.
Oh! Alright, how many more of these guys we got? Oh, at least 3. Alright, there we go.
All targets down.
Whew. That was a close one. Okay, we got him.
Area secured.
So let's see here. Alright, there we go. So where are we off to next? The Argos Rho cluster. Specifically the Gorgon system. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see here. Is this it right here? Yes, okay. Oh, is this a big maze that we have to find our way through? Goodness gracious. Okay, so was this not the right way? So this way then? Nope, not this way. I don't understand. We've tried both routes. Oh, nope. We didn't see this way. There we go.
Personal data recorder for Major Elena Flores.
Play the first entry.
Sigma 23 is almost fully operational. The barracks and storage lockers are complete, and we've begun stocking the munitions. It's highly unlikely the Alliance will patrol in the nebula. I expect our only risk will be from pirates, and who'll believe them? Looks like we'll have space for 2 reinforced platoons of Cerberus commandos.
Cerberus? I've about had it with those guys.
Play the second entry.
The package arrived today for field testing. I'm told they're fundamentally similar to the units being developed on Novaria. They promise this batch will be stable. Something about them developing in proximity to the master control unit. We detected some pirates setting up an anchorage in a neighboring system. I think we'll try deploying them there first.
Play the last entry.
They've escaped containment. Clever bastards. We treated them like animals. We should have treated them like POWs. They're spreading. Boarding the supply ships and sending them to random destinations. They'll be all over the cluster in a week. General, if you recover this message, my advice is, screw the Rachni. They're too smart. Use one of the other projects. Flores, signing off. For the final time.
This is a familiar story. A failed experiment with the Rachni. Nice to see humans are consistently stupid.
Let's go.
Oh boy. Alright, so we did that, and now we have to fight our way out. If I can remember how to get out. Alright, there we go. Made it out safe. Can't really say the same for Rex and Tali. Alright, Armstrong Nebula is where we're headed next.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skillian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
I'm on it, Admiral.
Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
Alright, so we need to go to the Hong system, and then the planet Casbin. Alright, let's see here. Over here? Yep. Oh, nope, didn't want to get out of that. So we're going to have to go up and around the mountain, because I'm not climbing that. Oh, we must be getting close to that Geth outpost here. There they are. You want to try again? These guys are not very good at their job. Their Geth. They still need to wait for their firmware update. Alright. We're off to the Vamshi system. The Venus system. Close. Alright, there's the next outpost. Straight ahead. Easy. Oh, these are turrets. I thought they were more of those guys sitting in the observation towers.
Number 2. Let's hit the next base.
Okay. So now we need to go to Tereshkova. Nope, that's not the one that we want. Am I reading this wrong? Oh, it's a system, not a planet. Darn it. What was the planet? Antibar. There we go. Well, we tried. Alright, so it's like right over this ridge here. Come on, we're almost there. We really gonna have to drive all the way around this thing? No, hopefully not. Almost there. Alright, I see him over there. We got more coming in.
Just one outpost left. I'm going to miss slaughtering death like this.
Alright. One more outpost. I'm sorry, what? Travel to the Grissom system in the middle of the cluster to the right of Gagarin. There doesn't appear to be another one. Planet is... I know it's a crosshair. Am I missing something? So, hang on a second. So... I feel like we might be missing something. I don't think we've landed in the Gagarin system, and this is the only one we can land at. So let's give that a shot. Overrun research outpost. Okay. Oh. Okay. Minor issue there, but we've recovered. So this appears to be the missing base, and then the system we were previously looking for should appear when we're done here. Oh no, do not fall off the mountain, please. Thank you. Oh boy, it looks like there's gonna be a bunch of husks. Alright, there we go. Is there going to be more in this station, or was that the only room? Oh, that was not the only room. Alright. Let's clear these out. Was that it? Oh, no, looks like we've got more enemies back towards the entrance now. Great. Okay. Oh boy, they're dropping off more bad guys.
Of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main Geth base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Okay, let's do it. There it is. That's the system we were looking for. Alright, so we need to go to... Notanban? Alright, let's find that Geth base here. Straight ahead. Oh, I think we found it. All right, there we go. Oh, we're gonna have some bad guys here. No! Yup. Oh, dude, go away. Holy cow. Okay. Alright, so we've successfully wiped the Geth out here. So we're going to head back to the Normandy, do a check-in with Tali, and I think that's where we're going to call it for the night. Oh, look at that. We've got another bot waiting to get banned. Goodbye. Alright, so here we go. Let's go talk with Tali.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saturn and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Alright. There we go. So I think that is where we are going to end it, guys. From the looks of the guide, we've now got just we've got a quest for being a paragon, and then right after that we're moving on to Vermeer, which is the next, you know, plot essential storyline. So thank you guys for tuning in. One quick thing before I go, some of you may have seen the polling channel pop up on the Discord. That is what we're going to use for the community pick. I know you guys just finished that challenge recently. I apologize for not having the channel set up sooner. But basically the rules of that are going to be everyone will be allowed to post once, one game, or, you know, thing that they would like to see streamed, and then whichever option gets the most like upvotes, that will be how we handle the polls, so that way you know, even people who aren't online watching the stream can still participate in the poll. So I'm gonna make a post in that right after stream explaining the rules, and then I will ping everyone and let you know that, you know, suggestion time has opened. And then I'd say we'll let the poll run for about a week, or at least until I see that the majority of people have participated. So keep an eye out for that, for when that notification comes through. Thank you guys again for watching. I don't believe there will be a bonus stream this week. I've got a lot of stuff that I got to take care of. But, you know, regardless, I will see you all again this upcoming Monday. And, you know, like I said, thank you again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm having a blast playing this again. Have a good weekend, and have a good night.